Hi, Marcia. Thank you for joining today. How are you?
Oh, I'm so fine. I'm so fine. I'm alive and I'm happy. And the sun is out. I'm from London and the sun is out.
Yeah, that makes me generally very happy as well when it happens. So I totally understand.
No problem. No problem.
How is it going for you so far with us?
First class.
Very good.
First class. It's like the perfect marriage.
Very good. So we're here today because you hit your first target a few weeks ago now. It took us some time to schedule this interview, but finally we did it.
Good.
So you hit your target actually shortly after you joined the program. So first of all, congratulations and well done. Now,
Thank
I'd
you.
like you to tell us a bit about yourself as a trader.
Well, as a trader, well, just a little bit, so it makes a bit of sense. I'm actually a specialist driver. I used to teach people how to drive intensely. So I've got teaching capacity and I understand how important it is to be safe. However, I didn't make the connection and I embarked on wanting to trade. And for about 14 years now, I wasn't serious about trading. So I've been trading for 14 years, been profitable for 4 years. But 10 years of it was simply me not taking it seriously. If I had to summarize it, I just was not taking trading seriously.
So what were you doing? Like earning money and losing them?
Well, no. When I say not taking trading seriously, I'm gonna have to use driving so it makes a bit more sense. You don't get in a car and not take it seriously. Your life is on the line.
Of course.
So with trading, you've got to take it that serious. So I see going on the chart now, like getting in a car to drive.
Very good.
That's how serious I'm seeing it now. That's what I mean by taking it seriously. Just take it that you're going in the car. Yeah.
And is this your first funded account, or have you been working with other
Yeah.
companies or with third parties in the past?
I do work with other funded account companies, which I won't be mentioning. Some of them have different ways and different rules and parameters, but this is the best and the perfect one. For the main reason is that a lot of them, they want you to jump hoops and hurdles for you to get the funding. I get the impression that a lot of them want to take your money rather than actually work in partnership with you. Whereas this particular company, you are definitely genuine and sincere about looking for professional traders.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we share profits with you 50-50. So it's in our best interest. You can see it from there. That is in our
That's
best
right.
interest that we are profitable in the market. So profitable for the past 4 years, you were saying. Does it mean that this is your, are you not teaching driving anymore?
Yes.
Is this your full-time job now?
Okay, so I believe that when you have certain trades, you will never leave them. So I will never stop being a specialist driver. It's just that you advance. So I've moved on. So I'm now teaching people how to trade. So I'm coaching them in the psychology, because I find that trading is more of a psychological thing. I think 80% of trading is more of a psychological thing, just like with driving. Yeah, it's the psychology of it. It's not the physical. It's what's up here.
So you kept your teaching attitude, just
yes.
move it to
Now I'm teaching people how to trade, but from a psychological perspective. Because if you haven't got that, you have nothing.
I agree. Most of the time, the strategy by itself is definitely not enough.
It's like giving somebody a Rolls Royce or a Ferrari and thinking that's going to make you a good driver. It's not.
Correct. Yeah. I agree. I couldn't agree more, to be
Okay.
fair. So based on what I saw on your account, you like mainly pound pairs, specifically pound yen.
Yeah. Basically, because I'm actually into crypto now. You don't do crypto at the moment, do you? You don't trade crypto. Will you be in the future?
It's not on our table. It's not among the decision on our table at the moment.
Okay, so basically the reason why I chose the pound pairs is because when you get used to using crypto, you know how volatile that is. Yes. To go to a Forex pair, which they all got different personalities.
Sure.
So I'm adjusting myself from trading crypto, which is highly volatile, to the pound pairs, which is, it still gives a good, if you can catch it's not easy. It's like the wild, wild west when you're trading the pound pairs, but I find that I'm just adjusting myself to the Forex pairs. And I personally like the pound pairs because you get more
volatility.
Yeah, but it is the wild, wild west, and you do need to know how to handle it.
Okay. And apart from cryptos and now Forex, before on your personal account, I believe in the past 4 years, what were you focusing in? Forex?
I trade futures. I used to do futures. Yes, I used to do futures. I used to do gold, silver, and literally not the Forex pairs. So this is actually new to me because I wasn't really focusing on the Forex pairs, more the indices and things like that.
Very good. Would you like to tell us a bit about the strategy that you use, the approach that you have towards the market mainly?
Well, this might be a shock, but it's what you do off the charts that counts for me. It's the preparation. There is a lot of mental preparation that needs to go into this. So I have like a ritual that I do. And if I don't feel that I'm mentally ready to trade, I actually won't trade. So that might be a shock to a lot of your listeners and readers right now, because it's what I do off the chart that prepares me for trading. Yeah. So just for example, let's say I've not got time to trade. I won't trade. Because if I don't have the time to trade, it's going to impact the decisions I make, the performance. Yeah. So time is very important. The other thing is your money. You've got to think about how much am I prepared to lose today? I don't think you should start trading if you have no idea of what are you prepared to lose today. So I kind of work out my money management and say, okay, I've got this amount of money to lose today and I'm going to balance it. So it doesn't matter what I do. I work out the strategy later, but how much is the bottom line am I prepared to lose for the day?
Very good.
So how much time and how much money? And then the last one is space, environment. I will think about my space. Am I going to get interruptions? Do I have to take the kids to school? These things are very, very important. But when I actually get on the chart now, okay, then I'm really into EMAs, okay? So what I've done is I designed my own EMA system. So that instead of me waiting for this to cross, when this EMA crosses that EMA and things like that, which means you'd have to keep staring at the chart, I designed something that would alert me when my setup comes. So when my setup comes, I'll get an alert. When I get that alert, I just take the trade. Yeah.
So you work with EMA's crosses based on what I understand.
EMA crosses, but they're only certain EMAs that I work with. I work with what I call the institutional EMAs. There's certain EMAs that I like. I don't mind revealing the 200 EMA. I find that you don't want to mess about with the 200 EMA. Yeah, whatever direction that's going, if it's going up, I find that I get more results when I follow the direction of the EMAs.
Okay. And what about the time frame? Would you refer to yourself as an intraday trader, a swing trader? Because you said that, of course, you need to have the time. But
you need to have the time.
Exactly.
All right. So supposing now I say, right, I've got an hour today, okay, and I'm prepared to lose this amount of money. Then I might just start to scalp for that day because I base it around how much time I've got.
Okay.
But let's say that I have a whole day to trade. Then I can then say, right, I will trade a bigger time frame because I've got the whole day. So it all depends on how much time I have to trade. Yeah. But in the perfect world, let's say I had a whole week off. Yeah. In the perfect world, I would just literally wait for a 4-hour time frame. Just literally wait for the 4-hour time frame in the perfect world.
Okay, but with your strategy, you managed to pass from being a scalper to a swing
I
trader.
I can
with
trade it. I can trade any style,
any time frame. Okay.
any time frame because of the safety. Because remember, trading is not. It's not physical. It's more of a mental thing. So I find that you can trade anything providing you're safe. Meaning, how much are you prepared to lose? What is the stop loss? What is your take profit? As long as you manage those things overall, yeah, you can end up going up and down. Because right now I'm in a trade, okay, which I've been in for about 2 weeks, and my balance is going up to 31,000, and it's coming back down to 29,000, and I'm like this up and down. But because I've got a range of how much I'm prepared to lose, yeah, then I can handle that. Makes sense? So whatever strategies I use in between, as long as it doesn't go below what I'm prepared to lose, I'm looking at how much am I prepared to lose, and that's very important. How much are you prepared to lose?
Very good. You must be very strict with your risk, and that's
Yes.
first rule. Actually, that's very important. Before making
That-
money, you need to make sure you don't lose them.
That's
Um,
right. That's right. That's right.
And tell me something. Our rules wants that you use a specific lot size, a maximum lot size, depending on the account that you are managing. Is this way of managing risk in line with what you were doing before, or did you
No.
manage to adapt?
No, I'm
how did that
very,
work?
very impressed. The lot size that I used to use before, I realize now I was over leveraging. And so therefore, if you've got errors and you've made a few mistakes, you'd be out of the game. But because we have a maximum lot size here, depending on your account size, it helps you automatically to manage risk. You automatically. So I am very impressed with the lot size that you set. Very
good.
impressed.
So you managed to adapt your way of trading to these risk parameters.
Yes.
And
Yes.
without saying names or anything, I'm just out of curiosity. You say that now you're working also with different other funded accounts and other prop firms. Are you applying the same risk parameters with the other account that you're managing, or similar?
Right. So the good news is that because of my experience with you all, it has helped me to readjust how I trade in the other funded accounts. Because the underfunded accounts, in my opinion, not all of them, but majority of them are designed for you to fail. I'm just being honest. Then they're not designed for you to win, because they would have put certain restrictions in there that would have helped to protect you as a trader. And I realize they leave certain things to yourself, which most traders would not have that level of discipline. So the fact that you build that into your parameters is a very good thing. Very good thing.
Thank you.
So I have actually taken the principle of the lot size adjustment over to any other funded.
Very good. So your performances overall in trading in general, regardless if you're trading with AudaCity or private or with third parties, has improved because of that. We are happy.
Federico, you haven't paid me to say this, but I actually I'm done with every other prop firm. I am now totally going to bring all of my energy over to here. I'm very serious about this journey and this career, and I emphasize the word career over here.
Good.
Yes.
I'm really happy to hear that. Of course, that's actually what we are looking for when we bring people on board, when we bring traders on board, because that's what we are interested in. We're interested in getting on board someone that can over time produce for us and for themselves profit always higher. That's the main goal of prop firm in general.
Okay, so my question though, is there room for growth? Because you've got different appetites of traders. I'm here for, big money. I'm not here just to get a monthly income, you know, like to replace my income from my job. I'm actually here to get wealth. Is there scope for that? Question.
Well, as you know, we go up to $500,000. And at that moment, basically at that point, if you can reach a target a month on the biggest account that we provide you with, I think you will be able to do much more than just replacing your job.
Income. That's exactly what I was thinking. Also, because I am teaching trading with my students, is there opportunities to bring students to you? You know, that I've given them the basic foundation, and then we can bring them to you once they've had the foundation.
They need to have live experience in the market in order
Yes.
to apply for the funded traders program. As
Yes.
soon as they have, as far as they have that, there's no harm in that to just fill in the form and go through the application.
No problem.
As you know, we are here, so I think you did visit us in our office as well.
That's
so
right.
they can do the same.
I have to say this. I think it's very important that I say this. I have been trading for 14 years, and I've been around the block. I know the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the best firm out there. If you guys are looking for a home, this is the place to be.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate that.
I have to say this. I think it's important, and I'm saying this from my heart. Okay, so anybody watching this video and you're thinking, should I not? I'm telling you, this is the place to be.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We really, I appreciate what you're saying, but most than everything, I'm really happy that you are fine. You found yourself like so
Yes.
well with us. So far,
Yeah.
so good. I'm really happy about that. I'm
Next-
happy that the process has been like as smooth as possible for you.
Definitely. Now, you have mentorship, like if you need somebody to talk to, you know, like say you might be having a little rough time, do you provide support where we could call up the management, risk management, say, hey, I'm just having a little bit of a rough time here, can you make some suggestions? Do you have that?
We don't at the moment because we provide funds, and as a company, we don't. The program is designed for experienced traders. So
Yes. Yeah.
we are here as support and funding provider. But
Yes.
as
We get
for
on with
now-
it. Yeah, I understand. Now, I have to also say this. The freedom, there's no stress that, you know, I remember the trade was open slightly over the time that it should have, and they didn't automatically just shut it like that. So they use a lot of discretion in terms of how they manage you, whereas other prop firms, they would just completely shut you out and everything. So I'm very impressed with the way in which you use your discretion with regards to the trader. Yes,
That's
that is
really
very
important what you say, because that's actually the difference between managing traders that manage real accounts and managing traders who manage demo accounts.
Yes.
Of course, there's a difference. And that's the reason why we have a risk management team in place here.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm very, very happy. And as I said, I've been trading for 14 years, and I found the company to assist me with funds. This is the company that I am happy with. Do not be fazed by another company that might be offering you 80%, because what is 80% of nothing is nothing.
You say that. I'm just, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm just glad that you are saying everything. You're doing everything. I can just like sit down and, you know, agree with what you're saying, but you're doing all the job. Thank you for that.
No
Thank you
problem.
very much.
Yes.
Marcia,
Okay.
it's been a pleasure having you today, talking to you. Hopefully,
Yeah.
for next target, we can have another chat. I will be very happy.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can come to the office and we can do
100%.
a live one. So I will, because I think last time I was not here or I was
Yes.
busy with something else, so I wasn't able to actually meet you.
All right.
But,
I'm
I'd
going
be
one
happy
step
to do that.
further. I am actually thinking of moving closer to Canary Wharf. Okay,
All right,
that's how
then.
serious. That's how serious I am. All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good
All
to
right.
hear.
I am very impressed. I've been around the block. I'll say it again, guys. I'm really emphasizing this. I've been around the block. This is the place to be. All right.
Thank you very much, Marcia. Have a great
No
day.
problem.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.